Hey everybody, how you doing today? So in this video lesson, I had started making a card, and I was in the last two videos you probably saw. I had taken some pills for my back during the ice storm. Had to go out, take the dog out. Yay Mia! I slipped on some ice, I fell, and I hurt my back. So I took some Robaxacet, and I was kind of loopy doing those videos. I had to get them done; they were on schedule. Then the last one I did, something didn't work out, so I'm not gonna stop. So I recovered the background. It was Book of Backgrounds. What's it, number 4? I want to show you what I did. So the background is this one here, and I just scraped off what I did, and it was an image transfer that I was doing, which didn't dry properly. So I just ripped it off, and I'm going to do something else instead. So this is what I have left, and all the paint scraped off. So what I'm going to do is I've got some Deco Art Media Fluid Acrylics on the palette, Quinacridone Burnt Orange, Quinacridone Magenta, and Phthalo Green Blue. It's left over from another project, so I'm going to use that to add some color back into the piece. And I'm just going to brush that over. And see, just nothing fancy. And then I got kind of making a background again. Just going to touch that. There we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. That's nice. I'm going to dry that. So let me kind of go over what I want to do. What is going to happen is two different things. What I want to do is I'm going to paint this butterfly. This is a die cut that I made with my scan and cut. And, oh wait, let me get this piece here. And I'm going to put a brad inside. I've got these beautiful little rose gold brads. That's going to sit on top of there. I'm going to go XYZ at the top. These are just chipboard pieces. I think these are Tim Holtz chipboard pieces. I have no idea. Brand doesn't matter. You can print it off on your computer if you want. I'm just using stuff that I have. I'm going to take some brads and kind of put the other two brads around. Then, that's basically, then before the butterfly goes on, I want to take some of this wire and I want to wrap it around. Better put everything close by so it's not out of sight, out of mind. Go with magenta. The Quinacridone Magenta. Then I'm going to let this dry. Then I'll go over with gesso, the Deco Art Media gesso, and dry brush to grunge it up. And then I'll come back in with the Quinacridone Magenta, Quinacridone Burnt Orange, and the Phthalo Green Blue, and deepen some of the edges, which I accidentally picked up already. Dry that for a sec. And I was just thinking, what would be really nice if I just took this with white? This might be a bit small. See, I'm veering off. I hate veering off. But then I can always... That's kind of neat. That's not bad. The text is a bit small, but... I'm still going to gesso it though. But that's what I was looking for. Oh yeah, and I have to... Getting heck from you guys because I'm not cleaning my stamps. That's one thing is I should clean them, but I don't care. I should have more respect for my stuff, I know. Okay, gesso. Not much left out of this one. Just going to scrape that, changing directions, cross-hatching it. What ends up looking like it was sanded. I'm going to make sure that I have enough of this white on there, this gesso, because I want to, whoops, not that much. I want to make sure that there's enough contrast when I edge it. I'm being very careful, am I? This poor butterfly is getting the crap bent out of him. Jesus. Okay, I'm not liking what I did there. It says me being impatient. I could do it this way. When I teach, give you guys some history. I've been halfway through teaching a course called Beyond the Essentials of Drawing. The first part of the course is half of it's based on drawing on the right side of the brain, and I'm doing a lot more of my own stuff in there as well. When I go into such a thing of fine art for a long period of time, then I try to go over to mixed media. I have a lot of trouble going from that shift of fine art to mixed media. It's a hard shift for me to do. Mixed media to fine art, not so much. I have to kind of discipline myself a little bit more, but when I go from fine art to mixed media, I have a lot of trouble making that shift. And this is just wire I picked up, I believe. This was just at the dollar store. Poke myself in the eye. Now, I was going to think about doing this with the alcohol ink, but Chaos is over there. I don't use alcohol ink when she's in the room. I'm just twisting these up. Okay. Twist, 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 twist. Going to make sure that this is covered up so the person that gets this doesn't get cut. And I'll put a piece of paper on top. I'm going to leave that wire exposed though. Wider. There we are. Oh, and I like the butterfly sticking up like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, maybe I can salvage this. Let me paint the bottom. I'm going to use a cosmetic sponge for that. When I have students come to me when they're having trouble doing something, I just get them to persevere. It's a different story when it's me doing it. I don't know why. I like the way that's curling up there. I like that. Oh, okay. I'm sticking with that. Take some heavy gel medium. This is working out better than I thought. Right there. Right. Which hole is it? This one here. Ooh, it's a little high. That's okay. Won't be able to tell. And I'm going to take the heavy gel medium for the butterfly. Let that dry. Are you dry? You're almost dry. Now, this typically I would like to do with the distress ink, but I don't like that the distress ink, excuse me, is water soluble. I want my stuff being permanent. But actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a lot of dark on this here, because I can always go back with the gesso. Spending too much time fussing about getting in the nitty gritty. And where's my gesso? Every layer of gesso you add, it just makes it stronger. This gesso, the gesso at the bottom is a bit wet. You have to splay the brush. Little bits of this. Because I'm gonna have to cut it. Do I have to cut it? Make up your mind. This stuff will dry clear. It'll just look like something glossy underneath. And just put under here. And let's just spread that around. And we'll just take some of that gloss and just put it right on top of the butterfly. That'll help it hold its shape. No point in getting rid of a lot of this stuff. This stuff sticks so well. Oops. Put some glamour dust on there. Then once that's had a chance to dry, I'll just tap more and more and more off. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. Alrighty, so we're gonna let this. I'm gonna put this on the drying rack because I don't want chaos on here. I'm thinking this is probably gonna take about an hour, and we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like when the medium's all clear and everything is all dry. Welcome back. So I really like this one, and the idea of basically using the wire was really interesting. Now I was thinking with this is that to add another piece of wire around, but because I'm doing these as giveaways, it's going to get really bulky. When it gets to be thicker than this, I can't send them out because they end up costing a lot of money for shipping. And although one or two is fine, but because I'm giving away every single mixed media piece I'm doing, I'm going to have a nice write-off when it comes to tax time. Alrighty, so looking at this, and now Big Brother's probably watching and listening. So take a look at this. I mean, how cute is that? All right, that is so cute. And you can see that the actual sides of the butterfly stayed raised up. That is so adorable. So you guys know how this works, where I ask a question, you comment. In 2 weeks, Joe counts a number, I count down the number of comments, and the person that I land on is the one that wins the piece. The question for you for the giveaway, what's the thickest artist trading card you've ever made? The actual thickness of it. The thickest artist trading card you've ever made. If you've never made an artist trading card, what's the thickest mixed media piece you've ever made? I'm curious about how thick you guys make your art. So comment below, and then that way you can qualify for the giveaway. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That way you don't miss out on any of the videos I'll be posting. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Alrighty, so I'm going to pop this one away. I'm going to record the next closing for the next piece that's dried and gorgeous. So until I see you in that video, stay inspired.